getting this right. Why am I so there? Right. I'm live. I can't quite sit right. I feel like I'm listing over. So, experiment time. This is a couple of experiments I'm doing all at once. Something I found out from yesterday's live is it didn't actually record until the live was probably about 2 or 3 minutes in. So now I understand why people start out their lives by talking about whoever is watching and introducing themselves and saying where they're at, because the live is actually not recording that information. So if you watch yesterday's live, you'll see that it actually started pretty much not in the middle, but a good portion into it. So the whole explanation wasn't there of what we were even doing. So, and the other thing I'm really struggling with, if anybody has a link for a good tripod, is a good camera tripod. I'm trying to angle my camera so you can see the computer, since I can't share screen on here, which is frustrating, but I guess that makes sense. I can't share my screen, so I'm actually trying to do it in a lo-fi analog method of actually recording my screen when I'm working on it to do this social media speed run. But you really can only see part of the screen. So, oh, and the other thing I'm doing is I'm testing if I can have an event go off in Mighty Networks in the Authortunities Hub that I have started over on Substack. So I'm clicking over there now to see what will happen if I share this link. And I am not seeing, I'm just seeing yesterday's video. So over there. So I think what I need to do, okay, so I think I see what I need to share. So if you're tuning in, don't expect a lot of excitement. I'm going to be doing a social media speed run, but I'm also doing a bunch of experiments. So I'm editing something over here on my other screen. Paste. Well, you get to see my neck really close. Paste. And I think that does it. I think that's what I need to do. So now if I share, it's doing the same thing. All right, I will have to work on that. Why it's not sharing the correct thing. Copy it again. I'm going to try it one more time. Copy. I'm going to share this link. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, I like I said, it's not the most exciting thing because I'm doing a bunch of experiments at this moment. Control paste. That's the right link. Don't message everybody about my crazy experiment. And as soon as I get this up, we will go to social media speed running. Still going to the same link. So strange. All right, I will figure that out in a minute. But if I go to the main page on Substack, it is actually giving me the right link. So maybe it's here. Let me try sharing this. I'm going to make myself nauseous by looking at me. It's like breaking the fourth wall. I'm looking at myself, recording this. I'm going to try one more time with the link share. Paste. Okay, that's the link. And now let's see where the event leads. So this, by the way, is in preparation for the writer's block party that's getting ready to happen on the 21st. I'm excited. So frustrating. Still sharing the same link. All right. That is something that's going to happen another time. We'll figure it out. Okay, so anyways, let's get into some social media speedrunning. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm reversing the camera. So you should see my screen. And this is that little social media system that I came up with that I've been trying to break. Thank you, Choopy. Been trying to break this and see if I can figure out. You can come on in. You can come on in. Oh, you guys are heading out? Okay, sounds good. I'll see you later. Yeah, they're fine. Okay. So anyway, sorry about that. I am getting ready to do, this is my social media system I came up with so that I can handle social media because it's not my favorite thing to do in the world, but it is important. It just doesn't have a huge payoff worth the time spent. So yesterday we shared this one, Dale L. Roberts, his Wide Publishing for Authors, great book if you haven't read it. Today we're going to share this one, which is, you can see I've got the date, March 7th. I'm going to double click it. This, by the way, is free for subscribers tomorrow. I'm copying that, and then I'm coming over here and I'm downloading the art. Oops, that is the wrong art. I am copying the art. Oh, you know what? It's so crazy. I have the wrong art linked. So this is the danger of that, is actually linking the wrong art. I should have checked that before. Let me actually go into my folder. So I'm glad I didn't start my time yet, which I probably should have. And you're getting to see my screen. Actually, so instead of you looking at my boring computer, I'll just switch back over here while I'm downloading the correct thing or making sure I have it created. I remember making it. So that's 2 for 2 of my experiments that are not working today. Oops. And I can't get the camera right. So go here. I have too many things to click through. Social media. I guess I can show you what the system looks like. So, all right. So this is what I have. This is my social media. This is where everything lives. And then I've got some stuff that I've worked up for other projects. But I'm going to go in here in March. And where is this post that I need? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is what it looks like behind the scenes. This is where all the stuff comes from. I'm just going to copy the link. I'm going back to where this link should be. And then I'm replacing that link. All right, so now, why is that going to the wrong thing? Let me delete and paste. Yes. No. Huh. All right. What is that? Yeah, no, that's not it. Huh. Anyways, all right. So we'll pretend I went to that link. I'm going to just download it from here. So this must not be my day for experiments. Okay, it's in there. Now we're ready. So make sure it's in the correct folder. Okay, so yeah, so I've got the art. Gonna copy this link or copy the information. And anyways, let's start the timer and see how fast can I run through all this. Clock has started. Coming over here to my socials. I'm gonna do Substack first. If you've watched this yesterday or the last time I did this, you'll see I always say art first because the link can slow things down. And then on Substack, there's no hashtags, so I delete the hashtags. And now we're shared. Done. Go to the next one. Share the art. And share the post. Links are okay, but I have too many of them, so the hashtags, I'm clicking off a couple hashtags. And done. All right, X out. If I need to check messages, I can check messages at another time. And next one, so you can see how fast this goes. That is 3 social medias so far. Share. And hello, everybody that joined. What we're doing is a social media speed run. So I'm just going through my social medias, so seeing how fast I can share social media with this thing that I'm doing. I always do go look on Threads to see that it posted. It did. Now I can click off. Obviously, I'm not checking messages. I'm just trying to do my daily share, which is always somebody else's books right now because it's just really nice thing that I can do. And there are lots of books that need to be shared. I don't bother tagging anybody or anything because I just won't have time. And off. And see who is at Facebook. Let's do X or Twitter or whatever we're calling it now. Art first. And the text. Oh, I'm a little bit over, so I'll get rid of 2 hashtags. And one more letter. Now we're good. All right. Click out. Let's see, let's do LinkedIn. Create post. You guys get to see I should clean out my folders before I do this so you don't see all my junk and experiments in there. It's embarrassing. All right. LinkedIn is on there. YouTube. Because, yep, YouTube has a social media. And again, I'm like way overdoing the socials. You do not need 12 social medias. A lot of times people ask me, what is the best social media to post on? The answer is always whatever is easiest for you to post on. The one that you're going to do consistently and enjoy. All right, let's do Ko-fi. I do like Ko-fi. And despite nobody ever knows how to pronounce it, including myself, but I saw somewhere that it is actually Ko-fi. Even though I think they confuse it because then they tell you to buy people a Ko-fi and it's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek, but then we just all say coffee. So that's Ko-fi done. I don't want to check the time. We're at 4 minutes. 4 minutes and we're on Medium. So, right. Medium's a little bit different, but not far, not too different. And publish. Medium asks you to do a group. Because this is a free book giveaway I'm sharing, I'm going to do reader groups, Readers Club. Done. Next, we have Pinterest. I'll do a pin. Pinterest is also a little bit different. This is why I save these 2 for the end. Paste. And then I always come over and I do Mastodon because Pinterest, I have to break up my post a little bit. So then I'll do Mastodon. And I should do the alt text, but I'm not going to. Sometimes I have that prepared. And then you'll see Pinterest, why Pinterest is a little bit different because I actually have to pull the link out, copy, paste it here, and then add a title, which, oops, is always this. Copy and paste. And choose board. I have 2 boards running. This is a random act of sharing. Oh, no, actually, this is not a random act of sharing. This is that. All right. View, it's been posted. Let's stop the clock. 6 minutes. All right, that is not good time. I am not happy with 6 minutes. 6 minutes and 20 seconds. I can do way better. When I'm by myself, I do it in under 5 minutes. So I think I'm just getting all nervy because people are watching and it makes me nervous. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the social media speed running system. And then I just go mark this green because it's been done. And then tomorrow is the newsletter. That's why everything is blocked out yellow. I always know I'm going to share the newsletter on a Saturday. And you're going to find the link to this in the newsletter. I'm going to switch back over here. And I can end this because, yeah. Oh, and the good thing is I get to learn how to use Substack Live, which is pretty much like Instagram Live, but it does have some differences. I don't think that I know how to answer the chat yet. So if you said hello, then hello. And sorry, I have not responded. But that was it. That was a pretty slow time. I am disappointed with that time. 6 minutes and 20 seconds is not a good social media speedrunning time. But if think I was able to share 12 social media platforms in 6 minutes and 20 seconds, that's not as bad. So I don't know if I'll do this tomorrow or every day. If you want to see it, and hello. If you want to see me do a social media speed run again, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I will probably be doing this again when I have another experiment to run. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you tomorrow with the Authortunities newsletter. All right. See you later, guys. If the end will take, I'm hitting end. There we go.